So how did Texas go from a low voting state to leading the nation with early voting numbers? 25 News reporter Hannah King speaks with voters, and here's a few reasons why.
And I think that it's every American's civic duty to get out and vote.
There are a number of reasons why Texans are out voting early, and they all seem to have a common theme. They say they can't afford to not have their voice heard.
You have people that have never voted in their lives are registering and getting and voting with this election.
Elections Administrator Brazos County says nearly 49,000 registered voters have already cast their ballot, totaling 39% of registered voters.
Presidential always brings out a big crowd, but this has been a historic turnout, I think, statewide, nationwide. So I think everyone is just ready to have their voice heard.
Hancock says they wanted their voters to get out early, and she pushed the idea of Brazos County voting early. She says the more that vote early, the less crowded Election Day could be.
With social distancing and our plan in place, yes, we have more locations on Election Day, but yes, those lines will be quite lengthy, I'm sure.
Hancock says she credits the smoothness of early voting to her team and to the poll workers out in the field.
We have phenomenal groups at all of our early voting locations. They're very diligent. They work very hard. And as you know, most of them are over the age of 70. To add the extra week, and then this week being 12-hour days, most of the time that means almost a 14-hour day for them.
Voters say they realize the importance of this year's election and are showing why it matters at the polls.
I just think more people are realizing that they have to show up, because you can't just stay silent anymore.
Brazos County resident Sam Smith says he votes in every election, but says this is his first time voting early. He says the pandemic has altered why he showed up to vote earlier this time.
Because of COVID, I think, has a whole lot to do with it, but just don't want to be around people and everything, and just come early and there's less people.
We went into it expecting high numbers, but nothing like this. We voted almost 49,000 already and still have, 4 days left this week. So
whether it's the pandemic, extra early voting days, or a competitive presidential election, Texans are getting out in front of it with their early voting turnout. Reporting in Brazos County, Hannah King, 25 News.